Welcome to Sleepytime, Sheepytime, the podcast where dreams begin and the day's worries end.
The day of serene stillness. In a sleepy town nestled between gentle hills and murmuring brooks, there was a day unlike any other. It was a day where time seemed to slow to a crawl, where worries melted away, and the only task at hand was to simply be. This was the day of serene stillness, a day dedicated to rest, relaxation, and the blissful pursuit of doing nothing at all. As the first light of dawn kissed the horizon, the inhabitants of the town awoke to the soft glow of the morning sun filtering through their windows. They stretched and yawned, feeling a sense of anticipation for the day ahead. For on this special day, the usual hustle and bustle of life would give way to a gentle rhythm of tranquility and peace. In a cozy cottage nestled at the edge of town, a young woman named Evelyn stirred from her slumber. She stretched her limbs and blinked away the remnants of sleep, feeling a sense of excitement for the day ahead. Today was her day off, a rare opportunity to indulge in the simple pleasures of life without any obligations or responsibilities. With a contented sigh, Evelyn rose from her bed and padded over to the window. She gazed out at the sleepy town below, its streets bathed in the soft light of morning. The air was filled with the sweet scent of blooming flowers and fresh dew, a gentle reminder of the beauty and tranquility that surrounded her. Deciding to start her day with a leisurely stroll, Evelyn dressed in her comfiest clothes and slipped on a pair of sturdy walking shoes. She stepped outside into the crisp morning air, feeling the cool breeze kiss her cheeks as she made her way down the winding streets of the town. As she walked, Evelyn marveled at the simple beauty of her surroundings. She passed by quaint storefronts and cozy cafes, each one filled with the warm glow of welcome and hospitality. The townsfolk greeted her with smiles and nods as she passed, their faces reflecting the peace and contentment that filled the air. After a leisurely walk through the town, Evelyn found herself drawn to a nearby park, where a serene pond shimmered in the sunlight. She settled onto a bench overlooking the water and closed her eyes, allowing herself to simply be in the moment. The sound of birds chirping and leaves rustling in the breeze filled her ears. A symphony of nature that soothed her soul and calmed her mind. As the morning turned to afternoon, Evelyn decided to spend the rest of her day indulging in her favorite pastimes. She wandered through the town's library, losing herself in the pages of her favorite books and allowing her imagination to soar to distant lands and far-off worlds. She visited the local art gallery, marveling at the beauty and creativity of the paintings and sculptures that adorned its walls. And she spent hours in the town square, sipping on cups of hot tea and watching the world go by with a sense of quiet contentment. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, and the sky turned a brilliant shade of orange and pink, Evelyn felt a sense of peace wash over her like a warm embrace. She realized that this day of serene stillness, had been exactly what she needed. It had been a day of rest, relaxation, and the simple joy of being alive. With a smile on her lips and a heart full of gratitude, Evelyn made her way back to her cozy cottage. As the stars began to twinkle overhead, she crawled into bed, feeling the soft embrace of her blankets and the gentle rhythm of her own breathing lull her into a deep and restful sleep. And as she drifted off into dreams, Evelyn knew that she would awaken feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, ready to face whatever adventures the new day may bring. For she had discovered the true beauty of the day of serene stillness, a day dedicated to the art of doing nothing at all. May this story lead you to a peaceful and restful sleep. Good night.